What is the best way to handle Python exceptions in Asyncio? Imagine running multiple tasks at once in Python and suddenly one throws an error. How do you catch that error without stopping everything? That's what we're exploring today. Handling exceptions in Python's Asyncio can seem tricky at first, but with the right techniques, you can keep your program running smoothly. First, always wrap your asynchronous calls inside try and except blocks within your coroutines. This way, if an error like a value error or division by 0 happens, you catch it right where it occurs. It's the simplest way to prevent errors from bubbling up unexpectedly. When you're running several tasks together, use Asyncio gather to manage them. If you set the parameter runUnUxUpPuns to true, it collects all exceptions as results instead of stopping everything. This allows you to handle each error individually and keep other tasks running. Creating tasks with Asyncio. Task is common, but exceptions inside these tasks don't automatically get caught unless you await them. To avoid missing errors, attach a done callback to each task. Inside the callback, check if the task raised an exception using task exception, and handle it accordingly. For errors that slip through, wrap your main async function in a top-level try and except block. This catches any unhandled exceptions and prevents the event loop from hiding errors. Turning on debugging mode by calling lup, sutdebug, tr, gives you detailed logs about errors and warnings. This helps you spot issues early during development. You can also define custom exception classes to categorize errors better. For example, create a specific exception for network errors and handle it differently from others. Combining these methods makes your Asyncio programs more reliable. Wrap risky calls in try and except blocks, use Asyncio gather with runUnUxUpPuns true, attach callbacks to background tasks, and have a top-level exception handler. Enable debugging mode to see detailed logs. And consider custom exceptions for clearer error management. This way, your code stays stable, and debugging becomes much easier. Remember, managing exceptions properly in Asyncio is all about catching errors early, handling them gracefully, and keeping your program running smoothly.